Cold War Zombies has gotten a seasonal update, and I've got to be honest here, since we got the update for the Super Easter egg in Cold War, I would say that from there up until now, this has been the biggest update that Zombies has gotten since. Now I'm going to throw my hands up and say, don't expect this to be this huge update that is going to revolutionize Cold War Zombies and the whole Zombies genre looking forward. It's really not. But it's fun and it gets you in that Halloween season feeling, so it's made me hop onto the game again, and in my eyes, this update overall is just a big W for Cold War Zombies. Now we did in fact have this update last year. It was a Halloween update and it was, I want to say overhaul, but I'm using that term loosely, a very, very, very light overhaul to the game, in the sense that if you go into a game of D Machine right now, you'll notice that there's zombies with pumpkins on their heads, obviously for Halloween, and if you destroy a pumpkin on a zombie's head, then you get 10 points for it, which is just really nice. Those 10 points will keep adding up, which is just a cool thing. So not only are you going to be instantly boosted in points, but every once in a while, a zombie's pumpkin head might fall off and is highlighted in orange, and this will be a jack-o'-lantern that you'll be able to interact with, and it has a trick-or-treat system where you can actually get something good like an ether tool or a chalice to upgrade your weapons, or RNGesus might have it in for you that day, and a mimic will come out of it.
Don't know what I'm doing! Ah! Shit!
Yes, the mimic does have a pumpkin on its head. Plague hounds can also appear with pumpkins on their heads. Pretty much any zombie you can think of is going to have a jack-o'-lantern slapped on its head. So what we've covered already is great for how the game's going to play. Things are going to be a lot more rapid, setups are going to be a lot more casual and easier, but not in a bad way, more in the spirit of fun and just picking up a ray gun or something that might spawn in a jack-o'-lantern, and then maybe you get like a gold chalice later on, and there you have it. That is an instant tier 3 pack-a-punch ray gun, and then you can maybe get more perks with those points that you've saved up and feel that power creep that Cold War is so good for even faster in a game. And I'm not too sure if it's possible, but with that setup process being sped up instantly, if RNG is on your side, then I can only imagine how fast some people would complete the Easter eggs. And I believe it's every like 5 or 6 rounds. You can find these huge orange chunky boxes around the map called scare packages, and if you open them, you're gonna get some goodies. It'll give you more stuff than a jack-o'-lantern would, and you can find multiple of these sat around the map, so go hunting for them. There's a lot of pretty neat stuff that you can find in them. So that's the overall update. I mean, there is one more thing I'm going to talk about, but if you were to then hop into a normal round-based match of zombies, that's pretty much how the experience would go, and if you're feeling a bit starved for zombies content, and maybe you just want a way to switch it up, then kicking back and engaging with this Halloween event is the way to go. Plus, Halloween's a good time of year, so why not get yourself in the season spirit? It seems as though that the round-based stuff is going to be really good for camos. There's going to be more mini-bosses with the mimics because they spawn on any map, so you're guaranteed more mini bosses so long as you're engaging with the jack-o'-lanterns. You're going to be getting pack-a-punch weapons faster, perks faster, weapon rarity faster, and so it's going to lead to this way of playing where you can just shred zombies, level up your weapons quickly, and you can bet your ass that those camos are going to be rolling in. And one more thing I forgot to mention, the music. Like, the music for this Halloween event is fire. It goes pretty damn hard. Have a listen.
Glad you're with me.
Besides the normal round-based stuff with the updated Halloween changes for the event, there's also a specific game mode for Halloween. It's called Hallows Eve Outbreak. And if you're an Outbreak player, then this won't disappoint. Now granted, it's not the hopping from world to world type of experience, it switches the formula up of Outbreak, so I'd say even if you don't like Outbreak, give this a go. It's different enough that you might enjoy it, and matches are only about 10 minutes. Essentially, you have 10 minutes to survive as zombies are constantly constantly coming for you and the world is growing harder. I think you get to about world level 5 or something like that. From my experience, the highest I remember it going is 5. You'll be able to go to anomalies around the map to upgrade things like your weapons and get perks, etc. And pretty much everything is unlocked for you, so you don't have to worry about doing these objectives and things. Just head over to an anomaly and there you'll have everything you need. But essentially you have 10 minutes to not only survive, but get as geared up as possible before that timer ends, and you then have to run over for an exfil, obviously with the Halloween bangers playing in the background. And you're gonna have to do this pretty difficult exfil, I can't lie. Going down in this mode is very hard to recover from. Essentially, if that time is about to end before the exfil starts and you go down, good luck, soldier. That's all I can say. I'm gonna let you borrow an F because you'll need it. So don't scoff at this game mode. It is actually quite challenging sometimes, and that's saying something when this is Cold War we're talking about here. And if you're the kind of zombies player that wants to hop in and quickly just spend some time in a few matches, this won't disappoint. I've played it and I've had a good time with it. Oh, you might have to fight an order as well. That's always fun. So although this is called Outbreak, it's not really Outbreak like you would think. And I mean that in a good way. So definitely give this a try. And if you manage to do a Hallows Eve Outbreak with no perks, comment and tell me and I'll give you a big brain trophy or something. My best guess is this event is going to be lasting for like the rest of the month because it is Halloween, and so it would feel weird for them to end the Halloween event before Halloween. But gamers, I do have some bad news. With Cold War's content stopping, its year 2 content slowing down and everything like that, I got a feeling that this is going to be the last time we can play this event. Because Treyarch are done with this game, even if they don't want to be, there's not going to be any more updates to the game that are like significant in any way. And so I don't really know how far they're going to go to update the Halloween stuff into the game as a permanent thing that will happen every October. And so if you haven't played it, you should experience it this one time at least. Like I said, it's not revolutionary, it's not this huge thing, but it's a pretty fun event and taking part is a good idea. Whether you want to just kick back and chill, shoot some zombies in Halloween fashion, or try and grind for camos harder, then this is a good time to do all of that stuff. Because I'm not saying it is the last time, but it might be. Although there is that part of me that thinks it won't come back, there is also a part of me that's thinking maybe it actually could. I'm sure it's not that hard for them to just use everything they've already got and just update the game with this in and then take it away at the end of the month. Honestly, it's got a pretty good chance of going either way. So what I'm trying to get at here is this could be the last time we play it. But let's hope that it comes back next year whilst we wait for another zombies game from Treyarch. Honestly, it makes me wish that the Christmas stuff got the same amount of love. I mean, there was the Jingle Hells game mode, and although there were some cool little changes, it wasn't anywhere near as fun as this one is, as the Halloween event. The Halloween event is the Chad event when you compare it to the rest of Cold Wars. With the Christmas stuff, there wasn't as many engaging things like this update we have here. And this is why I'm making a whole video about it, because it's really solid. And it really makes me wonder now if this should be a permanent game mode or if they should try and update it seasonally. And personally, I would rather it be a seasonal thing. If it was permanent, I would just play it a ton and burn myself out. And if it's a seasonal thing, then we have something to look forward to every single October, or at least for as long as Treyarch want to update it for. Whatever Treyarch do for zombies in 2024, I'm really hoping that we get more seasonal updates like this. It actually helps me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, hop back onto the game and enjoy it a ton. And if we get the Halloween event next October, can't lie, I'm gonna be a happy guy. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here today. If you enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below on this game mode. I'd love to hear how you all feel about this one. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, you won't regret it. Turn on the notification bell too to stay notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.